Hey, it's not Monday, it's Wednesday. It's Christmas Eve. And I think I'm done with my Christmas Eve sermon. I put them in this giant book because I feel like Christmas Eve is sort of story time. So, here you go. This is my sermon. It's not really a sermon, it's more, well, it's short, it's a meditation. No point in talking for 20 minutes in the middle of a Lessons and Carols service. So here you go. Merry Christmas. It's the last day of Advent. The waiting's almost over. There is a story that is told when my family gathers at the holidays. It's not a holiday story. It's simply the way we remember my grandfather, Pappy, George Vincent Hudgens Sr., one of three. He called me three sometimes. I'm 6, and my grandfather has a gift for me. He thinks I'm old enough. I'm not sure. A pocket knife. Pappy beams. Be careful, it's sharp. 2 simple blades and a nail file. Perfection had no other name in that moment. Grandfather to grandson, a pocket knife. I so desperately wanted to whittle. We tell this story because it shows, it reminds us who Pappy was. Be careful, it's sharp. Within 10 minutes, I had cut my finger. A new pocket knife always snaps shut, and I was 6, so. He nursed me. His hands shook as he applied the Band-Aid. What did I tell you? His voice was gruff. He was so big, he was a giant man. And I was 6. Be careful, it's sharp, I said. I remember his sigh, and I remember that he took the knife away. You aren't ready. You can have it back when you're 10. And I was sad. Resigned, but sad. We tell this story at the holidays to remember the kind of man Pappy was, one of 3. Sometimes we shake our heads, rueful chuckles, or we're a little unkind. Bewildered, perhaps. But it's a perfect portrait. We tell this story as a cautionary tale, but we never seem to tell the rest. The other side. How I thought he was right to give it because I so desperately wanted to whittle. How he was right to take it away, but I simply wasn't ready. And how when I was 10, the knife showed up. The very same knife showed up on my birthday. A complete portrait of 1 and 3. There are stories and there are stories. There are stories that paint portraits. There are cautionary tales and morality plays. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, fables, tales, myths, fact, and fiction. Tonight, we gather for the holidays to tell a story, to paint a portrait. We speak of a child, the child, born in Bethlehem. It's overfamiliar to some, like some old family yarn, and unfamiliar to others with unknown people and an unspoken subtext. A virgin, a Messiah, a frightened husband, shepherds and angels, always the angels. We tell this story to remember Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, the Messiah, Emmanuel. But do you tell the rest? Do you tell the other side? How you struggle to reason your way around it? Or to uncover Mary's age or the actual date of Jesus' birth? or how you still hear your heart sing and find yourself cradling the story in your arms. How the story comes each year, and each year you are changed. You decide to accept the gift and to believe again that God came as a child, and the story is a perfect portrait of what has always been since the dawning of time. Emmanuel, God with us. Amen. Have a blessed Christmas. I'll see you again. My mom's in town. The flight did arrive, which is good. Maybe I'll get her in front of the camera before it's all over with. Take care. Peace.